Putting up a real Christmas tree might seem daunting at first, but it doesn't have to be. Follow these steps to learn how. Allow your tree to acclimate in a colder environment for a couple of hours before bringing it inside. Depending on the size of the tree, it might get quite heavy, so it is a good idea to get some help from a family member or a friend. The trees might not be cut on the same day as delivered, so always make sure to cut off around 2 or so centimeters from the bottom. This is because the tree trunk saps and dries and will not drink water. Always use a handsaw for this task. Using power tools might damage the tree's abilities to drink water. As you can see, there is a difference between the original and the fresh cut. Also, don't forget to vacuum your apartment occasionally. Your wife will thank you for it. It is very important to choose an appropriately sized stand for your tree. For many years, I'm using Krinner stand. I'm not sponsored by them, I just really like the product. You will need some help placing the tree in the tree stand. So again, get somebody to help you. Check if the tree is straight from multiple angles, and when you're sure that it is, tighten the clamps of the stand. It might take a bit of force to clamp it, but don't stop until you hear a ding, so you can be sure that it is secured correctly. Place the tree in its final position and fill the stand with water. Depending on the size of the stand, it might take a lot of water. Be aware that the water indicator can get stuck, so it is very easy to overfill it. Clean up all the spills, especially if you have wooden floors, and don't use a plastic bag under the stand, as I did. It rips very easily and the water will get under the stand. It's a much better idea to use a towel or a rag. Last year, I forgot to put a rag under the stand, and the humidity has warped the hardwood floors. It is also not very ideal to move the tree while the stand is full of water. However, it is possible. Remove the packaging net when the tree is in its final position. It is easiest to do that from the top of the tree. Don't forget to keep vacuuming the needles from time to time. It is also a good idea to keep a sprayer bottle handy, especially if your tree is near a fireplace or a source of heat. It will also allow the tree to stay fresh for a longer time, and the humidity will enhance the smell of the Christmas tree inside the room. Finally, allow the tree to settle in its new home and wait for its branches to fall before decorating. Waiting overnight is usually enough, but I wait a couple of days. And that's how you put up a real Christmas tree. I hope it didn't sound too difficult, and I wish you all a Merry Christmas.